Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla Advent Calendar for 2025. My name is Matthew and this is day 27 of the bonus days. So we're going to be getting another two-figure view. We got to turn up the volume here. A little bit higher. Oh, hand goes on the keyboard just like that. MonsterArts SpaceGodzilla. The final battle version. I'm not pronouncing that correctly. For the second figure, we get a little bit of lag, that's what. The Funko Godzilla Tokyo Clash board game. That's an interesting one. Alright, let's do them. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Godzilla 2025 Advent Calendar. My name is Matthew and this is the bonus day number 27. Almost to New Year's, or about, in terms of episode count, 28, 29, 30, 31. 4 more episodes left to go after this. So what we have here is an interesting pair of Toho figures, so we're getting some more Toho, not Monsterverse. We have the SH MonsterArts Fukuoka, sorry, my apologies on the... If any citizen of Fukuoka is watching, I'm sorry for the butchering of your own town. SpaceGodzilla, decisive battle version, and this is a interesting piece. The Godzilla board game that I've had for a little while now, which I still haven't played, so we're primarily going to be looking at the contents of the box as the game itself. And pretty much just going through the motions here. So let's go into a field I'm actually more, I guess, experienced in, which is the action figure field. This is the MonsterArts SpaceGodzilla here, which I had bought previously on a secondhand seller. And he does not actually come with any accessories. Effectively, it was just the figure itself, but I was okay to be paying the price that I paid for this guy. Anyway, so for the SpaceGodzilla himself, the actual sculpted details, for being an older sculpt, still really hold well, even after all these years. The crown is made of a translucent orange plastic, with the eyes being very orangey and almost like red in there. The gums and tongue, they look really nice too, with the membranes there. The individually sculpted and painted teeth look really nice, and the base paint of like being a dark navy blue with some blue highlights every here and there look really nice. And what's really cool is that from the chest, to the neck, to the chest, and even kind of like the groin area, you get this really cool, like, purple look. Very muscular, and has like a ton of different highlights with like the red, not the red, the pink, sorry, I'm colorblind apparently. But here we have for the shoulder crystals, the red veins. Those look really nice. Effectively, you're supposed to like take them off, which I can actually do it for this one. Can I do it for this one? Hopefully, maybe. I don't know why I'm saying maybe so much. Oh. That's also a problem, but yes, you can take them off, and I'm gonna be right back after I go fish out SpaceGodzilla's head. I'm just saying, if SpaceGodzilla actually does end up getting killed like that in Supernova, I am going to actually flip, because that probably means Godzilla wasn't the one who got the killing blow this time, which really would suck. Anyway, so also I already like predicted SpaceGodzilla being in Supernova like years ago. Anyway, so anyways, for the actual crystal, frosted white tip with some pink base, followed with some blue kind of like additions here with like the skin meets the actual crystal. The crystallized dorsal plates are individually sculpted and individually colored. Some are white, some are pink, because in the movie SpaceGodzilla did glow different colors. Although some of them, as you get smaller, are not translucent and are rather painted. And the paint, it's kind of hit and miss. Some of them look better than others, but for the most part, the sculpt is very well done, especially on the tail tip. Just kind of like going through the motions. The claws look very nice with the frost there and there. The very eyeball-esque looking kneecaps. Don't worry, that's just my cat scratching against something. And of course, here we have the tail all throughout the entirety of the bottom side of the tail, which is, or I guess the bottom side of the body. And they all look really nice though. Anyways, for articulation, as you previously just saw, the head is on a ball joint, but be careful moving the jaw here because this thing will fly off. I have a hinge here at the jaw. Ball joint here and here, kind of like the neck in 94. It's a singular ball peg system that plugs into a large hole. Ball jointed shoulders, so you can go a little bit up, forward, and back like that. Not so much out to the side, but you do get like this extra skin flap to help cover up gaps, so that's at least a plus. Hinge elbows and ball jointed wrists. Ball jointed waist here with ball jointed hips. Double hinged knees. I guess they're technically ball joints because you can kind of get a little out to the side with them. Ball jointed feet, and a series of ball pegs all the way to the tip of the tail right around here. So for the SpaceGodzilla, he's really damn sweet, and I'm really happy to have him. I probably just popped off his head again, so let me do some figure TLC, I guess, for lack of a better term, here on camera. So there you go. Anyways, on to the Godzilla board game. So since the last time you guys have saw this on the channel, which was back in season 2019 of the Godzilla show, I believe, yeah, not much has really changed. I did take out like these individual figures, which are Mothra, Godzilla, Megalon, which is actually my only Megalon figure in the shelf, if you can actually believe that, and King Ghidorah. But as for right now, I don't really have any desire to play with this thing because I'm not really much of a board game person. But you do get like these little tiles of various different sizes. There's mostly like 3x3s here, and you also do get some additional cards here, which by the way, the main cards are going to be right here. So you get pretty much most of them right out of the gate. So essentially it's like you make your own board. Also, I still haven't even punched these things out. Again, if you can even believe that. But of course we have all this buildings. Pretty much just a bunch of jargon and such. Not really jargon, it's actually really cool looking stuff. I use these in the season 21 battle in New York, which is actually kind of a cool thing if you remember that episode. But anyways, that is going to have to about do it. Anyways, I do plan this sometime in the new year, the big 26, goddamn, hitting my camera over. But yeah, sometime in 2026, I'll be doing like a very in-depth video of how to actually play this because, you know, we'll learn as we go. I just want to actually play it with someone, and I don't really know much people who would be into kaiju. Well, maybe except one, but I doubt I'd get them to play this. Anyways, but that'll be its own video. Anyways, thank you for watching Godzilla 2025 Advent Calendar Day 27. Stay tuned for Day 28, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.